Alright, what's up? Yeah, it took a while to set this stream up. It's because I'm thinking of doing something like... Oh, I started it so... Oh no, it's alright. Oh, hi Neutron. Wow, you got here quickly. I'm always amazed by how... Like... Because I didn't... I set the stream for ages ago. Let me just check. But yeah, we're going to do something a little bit different today. So yeah, I'll get into that in a minute. Let's just check everything is working alright. Looks alright. But yeah, today basically what we're going to do is at the moment, as you may not, I don't know if you know, but I'm working a lot on my Spotlight videos at the moment. I will do more stuff with custom NPCs, just not quite at this moment. I basically tried to load my 1.14 world into... This is the reason it took me a while before I was trying to load the 1.14 world into 1.12, and basically 1.12 is completely different from 1.14. So even though I could load my 1.12 probably into 1.14, I can't load my 1.14 into 1.12. So that's basically pointless, unfortunately for me. Yeah, cool, thanks man. So yeah, so at the moment we need to work on another Spotlight. This one's a bit harder though, because this is called the Chisel mod. Chisel is the mod Spotlight we're going to work on. And what I wanted to do was load some of my old buildings so I could do something with them. We'll see. Like, the thing is, when you make Spotlight videos are always going to get more views. So basically, you want to make as many of them as you can. Because when a mod has got Spotlight, it means that people can watch that. What we're going to try is a super flat. And in the super flat, there's something interesting about the super flat, which I was actually messing around with yesterday. Only in 1.12. But basically, like, just want to check which one I used. Just trying to think. I still don't really understand how the super... Do I know about whose mod? Coda's mod. We're going to do this. Because you see this bit, right? You see where it says biome 1 here? This is how Superflat normally comes, right? And what this means is planes, right? But for instance, I've got a list here where it's got all the biome and their number. So if I wanted to do, say, swamp, right? I would put biome 6 in here. Let me just... Oh, why is that doing that? Let's see which mod... The thing is, like, a lot of the stuff I don't know what you'll find, to be honest. I've got no idea what you're going to find. I imagine that it won't be the same stuff that I use. Coda's vanilla mods. Well, you found some strange... What is this mod you found? Do you mean, is this the Australian... Do you know about Coda's? The only one I can find, and I've literally just typed in Coda's mods. It looks interesting what you found here. Do you mean the Australian animals one? Is that the one you mean? It could be quite half craft. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if this worked. By the way, that didn't work properly. Let me try again. Let's just do. Just give me a second here. I still don't really understand how to. Let's just. I may as well just copy the one. I felt that's what biome 1 did. I did manage to get like different biomes before. This will probably work better. So you're saying half craft. That didn't work either. What was up with that? I got this to work yesterday. Wonder which one I used before. Maybe. Wait a minute. Give me a sec here. Well, I'm just trying to get the swamp one because I like swamp. Alright, I'm going to search it now. Halfcraft, right? Wow. I might try that. Let's see if this has worked. Probably not. Doesn't look that good. What is up with this, man? I literally got this working yesterday. What does this do? It's not going to work, that one. Whew. Let's just try that one without anything in it. If I could just get something that does something reasonable. Yeah, I can't tell what this is, to be honest, Halfcraft. I'm looking... It seems cool. Really? Man. Sorry, I'm gonna spend at least 10 minutes trying this. Yeah, if you're playing at 1 FPS, you may as well not be playing. You need to be playing higher than that. Let's try again. Super flat presets. Let's try different. I want a swamp preset. That's all I want. A swamp super flat preset. Oh, there we go, chunk base. There's this website that I've been to before. This is quite good. Right. Biome. Here we go. All right. This is what I wanted. All right. We're gonna go for a 1.8 and above. Okay. Yeah. Which biome do we want? Swampland? Yes. Okay, I found this is way better. This. Well, that's pretty good. If you're getting 30 to 40 FPS, then you're fine. But yeah, if you ever need a good website for Minecraft, this is a really good website. See, look at this. Look at this. I put super flat, and we even get like witch huts and stuff. This makes it so much easier. This is what I'm using. I'll show you. Basically, let me just see what the main page is of this. It's called. This is the website anyway. I would highly recommend it. It basically lets you do so many cool stuff, like lots of cool stuff in it. You can even find like where the slime chunks are and stuff. It's super cool this. But anyway, so that you can see we've got all this stuff. This is endless super flat. Okay, there is everything in here. I put all the stuff in. So what are we going to do today then? Because it's not going to be this. I wonder how deep this goes. Yeah, you see, it's just it only goes. It's pretty shallow. Let me know if you're actually seeing what I'm. You are seeing this, right? Can you see this? Why does this not update properly? It's so annoying. I think you can see it. It's just because I remember that other time. Do you remember you couldn't see anything and I just didn't know? I'm sure you can see what I'm doing here though. I think you can, right? Yeah, you can. Okay. All right. So what mods do we have installed today? Today we have got Chisel, Melissa's Doors, and also the Twilight Forest. So you may not know this, but Twilight Forest has got the coolest doors in the whole of Minecraft. So I'll just show you these doors quickly. These are like the coolest doors you can get. Oh, I don't want it. 1 second. So watch what happens with... Wait a minute. I'm actually trying to remember how they even work. Can you not place them on top? I'm sure you can. But you see, and then they become see-through. And then when you... And now they're solid. So I wanted to do something cool like this, even though this is not part of the actual... The problem is, it's actually... How do you actually... Is there a way to... I don't know how to place it more, though. It's actually quite hard to place them. Oh man, this is a little bit for... It is cool. I wish I was better at placing them though. Can I just jump on it, or would it just... No, okay, okay. Okay, that's a lot easier. Okay, you don't want to just make sure you don't click it. But basically this is a cool doorway, right? And there's lots of different cool doors that you can get, and a door is very important. Right, so you can make this as big as you want, and then as soon as you go up to it, then you can go through, right? And this is one of the top doors you can get in Minecraft. But there is actually a door, another type of door. And we're only looking at doors here because we're doing chisel, right? So chisel is what adds all the different blocks. So these are all the different blocks that you get. This is what chisel was about. So I need to try and do a spotlight on chisel, right? And this is basically made by people that are very good at art. So what they've done is they've taken all the different blocks from you know, normal Minecraft, and they've made special types. And what they've got is they've got this thing called connected textures. So something like this. You see, once when you place it, you see how it all connects like that. Hi there, Chris. How you doing? You good? So what I'm going to do is I want to basically try to do something like... I do like this coloured... There's basically various castle doors here, right? Yeah, this is not yet finished, this bit. You just click on it, and it basically all connects. You see, even if I had some bits over here, you see, it will still be like a door. See. But that's probably too big. The thing is, like, it's probably a bit big to have it like that. We only need like a little door. Even like this would be okay. Well, we'll do a couple more actually. We'll do like a little 3x3. I'm pretty... Okay. Alright, so how are we going to do this? This is difficult, right, to work out how to... Because the thing is, like, with chisel, the way it works is you have this thing. This is the best chisel. So for instance, if you have like a stone block, right, what you do is you right click with the chisel, and then you... Look, I'll show you. Basically, whichever... You see when you select a different block, it will show you different options. Wow, that one's new. A lot of these are actually quite new. So what I might do... Because the thing is, when you make a spotlight and then... I don't know how this bit works, to be honest. I think you have to... Oh, what do you just... Wait a minute. I think you... If you shift, you can chisel all of them. I wanted to try this one, though. This looks super cool. Oh, right, here we are. So once you get it in there, what does that do? Oh, it has a little rotation, right? I don't know what the point of this is. This is just to show you like how it looks. Like most of them would just be like flat, and you can move it around and stuff. But yeah, let's try this thing anyway. Well, that's crazy, that one. I don't know how even that works. That's probably a little bit complex for me, that one. But basically, what I need to do is work out how to do the spotlight. So, what is that? I've never seen this before. I don't know what this is. Let me see what this is. It doesn't tell me what it is. Let me just see what this is because I'm curious now. Because the thing is, like, when you do a spotlight, you have to like look at random stuff like this. Ender offset. So somehow it seems to work on the fan block. So there's a very famous block in this called the factory block. It's not this one. Is it this one? Right. Okay. Aha. You see, once it knows which ones... That's really cool, that. So yeah, there's that. And this just rotates it, I guess. I don't know if it does anything. So look at that. It actually rotates the whole thing. That's cool. That's kind of cool, actually. Not bad. I've been at 693 for a few days now. But yeah, this is what they call a connected texture. So you see, it already knows where this one should go. That's kind of cool, that. Yeah, I think that's all it does. It just does that. Okay, so the question is, what other stuff is there that's new? Oh yeah, I want to show you another. The other mod I have installed is this one. It's called Melisys Doors. So the way this one works, I think you get this called a door factory. Okay. Now once you have the door factory, it won't show that well, but there's nothing really. It's not fitting on the screen properly, but don't worry about that too much. This looks a bit complicated, but basically, it's not that complicated. So what we can do is, say we have, let's just choose like a brick door, for instance, right? Maybe not that one. Let's try. We'll do prism and we'll do zag, right? So what we have to do is we'll say prism and zag, and we'll do a frame of. I don't know if we can just put in oak wood planks for the frame. Let's see. Right. So then we'll choose. Let's do sliding 4 ways. Why not? Don't need to worry about the redstone. Big door. So basically choose some settings, choose how we want it to look. This is probably, even though like this looks better, this is actually probably more advanced. There are, that's not actually a bad door, like, and there's various other types of door. The thing is, like, however we do this video, it will always look a little bit messy. It's why I wanted to see if I could get the other stuff in. Like, can you make... I don't know what this is. I can't remember what this bit is. Like, you can make it, like, bigger. Isn't there a way to make a big door? There is a way to get a door bigger than this, I'm sure. What is the... What is... I can't remember, like, how do you make it bigger or not? Just give me a second here. You can definitely have bigger ones. Yeah, it might be that. I don't know. What does that do? 125,489. Maybe you're right. Let's see if you're right. Ah, you're right. That's really cool, actually. Cool. And then if we want to get in again, it will give me that. It's, you were right. That is exactly what it is. Okay. So basically, you can. Let's I would like to be able to get the door to be bigger, though. There is a way, I'm sure of it. You can get... Okay, so there are different types of door. Like this is a more... This is a cool door. The thing is, though, like, I don't think you can put... Actually, you might be able to. There is a way, like, if you go to modify here... Uh-oh, wait. Like, I think if you, like, put in your door in here somehow... I think there's a way to put in your door and change it. Maybe not. Maybe those certain doors are like, you just can't do anything with them. I think I can just put... I can put in this guy in, right? Like if I go to modify... Oh, wait. So that one won't fit. But I can't put that in. Yeah, that is what it is, Neutron. And you see there is this also the player detection, you see. So if I put in this... No, it won't let me put it in. You have to put it in the other section, right? So that I put in... So now this one... You see... It has player detection on it. So basically, as soon as I get in range, that would be really cool. Can you imagine you had like 10 of them in a row? So this is a pretty cool door as well, that one. Now we also have some other types of door. We have the carriage door. See, this door is much bigger. Like, if you have quartz as well on the side. Let's just chuck away some of these doors. I think you need quartz for this, right? Let's get some... You notice they're all the same types. It's all like, a lot of these are the same, but I think you have to have quartz, right? Just so it looks a bit better, we'll just put it like that. So this might be a good way to look at it, like doing the spotlight, going through doors. Right, so that's one of the doors. Then we have... I don't know what this does, the force field controller. Seems to do something. Oh wait. Ooh. That's weird. We'll look into that one. I'm not sure what that is yet. This one. That's a good set. That's pretty cool. Saloon door. You don't get a middle one or something, do you? Not really. Yeah, this one doesn't even have a... You just walk through it. Yeah, it must be something to do with the force field. I'm not sure exactly. This is a very popular one, the garage door. We may try something. This might be what I use a lot. Because this is I think one of the biggest. Oh, what? I don't remember it looking like. This is like quite a good one as well. The garage door. I could have sworn it wasn't like this. Yeah, you have to do it at a certain height, I think. I can't remember exactly how it works. Let's try it like that and see what happens. Probably. There must be. There's probably another block here somewhere. Got the curtain as well. Okay, so that's got a 2, but you can't do more, right? So you'd have to do it like that. Like if you had these two, this would be a different one. How weird. So why does that one work like that? Isn't that weird? But anyway. You know what? I think like this has to be like over here or something. Isn't there like a rule it has to go over? I wish I could remember how this works. It needs to be like really big, I think. Yeah, I'm not sure how that one works. Let me just check. I want to check this door, the garage one. Because it's not working. What is that? I don't know what that means. Yeah, I'm not sure how to get the problem with stuff like this is you can never find out. You have to watch a video before you find out how to actually do it. Oh, I think you need redstone for it. See, that's pretty cool. That's cool. Kind of bizarre in a way. Okay, so that's about all we've got for doors. Yeah. There's a few more, but... What I need to do though is I need to work out how we're going to do chisel. Like, one thing I've noticed, like, for instance, if you looked at like prism, right? And let's do that. Let's do trodden. See, if we look at trodden bricks, for instance, it gives you like. It's all about when you make a mod spotlight. It's all about presenting the information clearly, right? So, for instance, the first thing to do, what blocks are not already in the game? That's one way of doing it, right? So, is there anything here which is not already in the game? Okay, so these are all the blocks that are... So these are the ones which have got regular sort of things in the game. What does spotlight mean? Spotlight means... it's like a world... It's like a word from like... you know, like entertainment, where you say... you know, if you're in the spotlight, it means you're like... It's like basically... It means you're doing well and you're like famous and stuff. It's more like it's like like an entertainment word, but in Minecraft it makes more sense. It's basically just saying we're going to look at this. We're going to really focus on this one thing. Yeah. It also means like a light. It means when you shine. The real meaning is like you shine a light, like your torch, on a certain thing to see it more clearly. Okay, so we have these blocks. We also have... Is there anything maybe... Does this give a different fan? See, this one doesn't actually... Does it actually do anything if you do a 3x3? Nah, it's not really... Well, that's weird. Isn't that weird? Wait... Is that just happening? Oh no, it's just on a loop, isn't it? Yeah. This is the malfunctioning fan. Yeah, exactly. It's just showcasing stuff. Does these have connected text? The thing is, right, you also want to see what has got connected textures. So this is an important thing, right? Connected textures. Oh dear. Sorry about that. 1 second. Okay, so that is also new. Alright, so what we've got... I think a good way to do it, yeah, but with this mod, there's so much. Because look how much there is in this mod, right? So how do you present all this? I mean, a lot of this is the same, right? This is just all the same stuff over and over again. I'm not going to talk about, I won't say on here we have the yellow concrete encased bricks. Here we have the light. I think they're always the same, right? Because look how many we've got. Like the yellow ones, there's 3. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 5. So 3 plus 30 is 33. 6 times 5 is 33, right? So there's 33. So there's 33. And here we can do 6 times 5 and 3, right? So you can see that there's always going to be 33 of each type. Okay, so if there's so here's how we look at it, right? We can write something about it. We can say there's 33 types of each normal block. We've got 7 new blocks, kind of, right? Kind of. This is how we could look at it to try to make it organised, because it's quite a lot of information, right? So we look at this one, like Waterstone. Does that also have 33? So we got, that's going to be a 4 times 6 is 24. That's 29. That's 33. So basically, there's 33 of each type, and also each of these has got 33. If we look at the temple block, oh no, actually they don't. Temple block's actually got less. And temple has got some unique ones, right? Creeper stand and mosaic stand. So interesting. So temple, they're called mosaic stand for some reason. Like for instance, if we look at the temple block mosaic stand, and what is the difference between the mosaic stand and the mosaic block? There is actually a big difference, right? So this is something which could be useful to point out, right? And you see, this is what they call a connected texture. A lot of these have got connected textures. And it may just be I just go around just looking at all sorts of different things like this, and just whatever I've built up here. I'll probably have to get rid of some of the other stuff though. But there's also some more stuff, right? So we'll have to look at like each individual. Like, does this one have 33 lava stone? Let's have a look. Yeah, so most of them have got 33, but not all of these. So we'll have to specifically look at these. It's got 33. And you see stuff like this block called raw. See, not all of them have got... Interesting. So you see stuff like emerald. So emerald has got, what's that, 6 plus 5 is 13, 16 iron. So the way to do this is you go chisel and then you go iron. Okay, so there's also like some iron bars, different types of iron bar. So this is also connected texture, right? So for something like this, right, you could probably find the one that is visually the best. Like, I can already probably tell which one is the best. It's not that. The best one will probably be, almost certainly, be either that or that, right? It has to be. Doesn't connect. Right, so there's that is one option. I don't know, it's hard to tell which one is best there really. Is this got 16, this iron? Block of iron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Iron's actually got a few more. So for instance, I bet if I looked at this, egregious, right? Okay. Interesting. These are kind of cool as well, these things. Let's give you like a solid block of colour. So it's kind of cool. There's a lot of cool stuff in this mod, actually. Most people want like more advanced uses of it, though. Like, I just mess around a lot of the time. It's too many blocks for me to be able to actually do something artistic with it. It's kind of cool, though. I like how it has this little thing at the bottom. Wall. The wall's only got two different types, though. Legacy carpet and llama carpet. Alright, so let's get some of the... So there's also this. We've got void stone. And the Valentine's block. So we have the Valentine's block. Void stone. Okay. So we can... This is all just metals, so we just talk about iron. You notice how that the iron basically has more. Yeah, if you say anything else, you're getting immediately banned, dude. Okay, so we've got Valentine's and we've got Voidstone, right? Tyrion is like a very popular type of block as well. That's got quite a few different types. I don't know. One of the things I was thinking, like, the thing is, like, for this, right? All right, you're just close to being banned, dude. Yeah, I thought that was the original one. You probably will be, to be honest, because the way you're the way you're talking, like, the thing is, I've noticed that when people start with that, it's because they've got like they just think they're better than other people. So they think they can just ask someone they don't even know, like a random thing like that. It's just so pointless. Yeah, you know what? You're just getting straight banned. I just can't be bothered with you. You have to get a new account. There's just no point with some of these people. But yeah, we also got the factory block. And some of these obviously got... I just don't know how I'm going to do this. chiseled stone. I guess I could do something. Well, it doesn't really count though, to be honest. One of the interesting things, actually, what I find quite interesting is that there is actually no steel in this pack. That might also be something worth pointing out. Let me go back. Yeah, and you've got to understand, Neutron, is that most people that come to the channel, probably about 95 to 98%, are people you don't really want. So I'm just pretty. But you can ask about the banning thing if you want. Yeah. It's just this is kind of the way you have to be. When you're younger, you don't really think of it that way. But most people, do these? That doesn't. Oh, that's the same block. These almost do have like a connected thing, right? That's it. Oh no, it's just for the channel. The thing is, I don't really ban them for... The thing is, like, you can't really ban someone because if they want to, they can have as many accounts as they want. But what you can do is you can just make them use that account. Because basically, they're going to the hassle. They're trying to make you annoyed. Basically, they're trying to make you go that extra step to get annoyed or whatever. So if you make them, even if you're just making them, even if they've got like 100 accounts, even if you're just making them use another account, it's still in the world of YouTube and like internet, like, you know, like battling. It's like you're still making them use that other account, and that's just how it is, because you're not operating at a level where you're actually talking to someone like a human being. It's an interesting thing in a way. I could also do like a. So basically, the carpet has also got two. We've also got the brownstone. I missed that one. I feel like I won't work too much on the. Yeah, you can get them. Cobalt Cloud. So there's actually, I remember in this mod, there's a lot of like little. Coal coke. This is like very like popular in like unfortunately, I don't know how they do it, right? But this often happens, like you get someone else immediately in, and it's like, you notice how he arrived, and then 5 seconds after he arrived, he immediately asked a question. What it means is that it's disingenuous, basically. It's just nonsense. And that's how you have to look at it, right? He's not gonna suddenly arrive and ask that question. It just wouldn't happen. And you can. The thing is, right? There is a chance, like this is how it works, right? There is a chance, like maybe between. I'd say between 0.5 and 1% that somehow someone has arrived, and yeah, I'm just gonna block you as well. To be honest, you can go. Right, and you're gone. Yeah, you see, it just wouldn't happen like that. It wouldn't just happen that you get someone that you ban, and then we've had no one the whole stream for like 50 minutes, right? There's been no one in 50 minutes. And then suddenly you ban, and then immediately, there's 2 minutes later, someone comes in. They've literally just arrived, and they're asking like a detailed question like that. It could happen, right? Here's the thing. Everything you have to look at is like, it could happen. This guy could have been real. right? But most likely it was the same guy or someone else who's looking at the stream just being like pointless, trying to create like a behavioral response, right? And it's just pointless, basically. But you see, the big advantage with like actually having the channel, you see, if I had like thousands of subscribers, I wouldn't be able to control it as well as this. But when you do, it's just a lot easier. What we got then? Okay, so let me think about this anyway. Is there anything else that I'm missing? Oh yeah, here we go. I knew there was something. So we've got Valentine's Voidstone, Tyrion, Factory, Brownstone Cloud. This is just going to like make it easier for me. But you see, here's the thing, right? What I would say, Neutron, about that. This is something that may be useful to you. Like, probably not, but when you get older, you might find this useful. In general, right? If someone comments, you don't want to get rid of their comment straight away. In general, like, do you notice how with the first guy, I let him talk for a moment, and then only after a minute or two? It's important to kind of like stretch that out. Yeah, it's not that. It's just that it's unlikely, right? Like, yeah, it is. But basically, yeah. To be honest, it's just obvious, right? It's just such an obvious fact that it's someone being like. It's more. I would say it's either that or it's just the same guy that's come in with a new profile. There are quite a lot of people who have got like 100 profiles, and they spend their whole life just going like using different profiles. So that's why you wouldn't. It's unlikely because they'd have to get on, get the different account and stuff. But yeah, I just think like in general the best thing to do is just give it time in between. Give things because to be honest, most of the time it is, unfortunately, it's mainly very young people who are doing it. I don't think many older people would do it in general. I don't know why that is, but I think it's true. And the best thing to do is not to react like too much. But it depends, it depends. It's very hard to. I could literally write a book on this sort of topic because there's so many different ways. Do you react fast? Do you react slow? Do you do you give them time to, whatever? It's not 1 in 100 chance. I would say it's about. Often when you ban, it's about 1 in 3 chance that will happen. Anyway, what was I doing here? Factory, Futura. So we don't have this block either yet. So basically, like, here's the thing, right? Like, these are different categories of block. These meet the normal categories of the regular blocks. So what you would probably do, right, is you would have like 5. This is the way I'm probably going to do it. I'll do like 5 of because there's 33 in total. So we can sort of select. So if we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here, right? 14. Yeah. So I'll probably do 2 variants of these that I like, and then the others will be 19. Then we'll do this. Okay. This is very popular. This is like a very famous one that a lot of people use. This one. These animated textures are very popular. This is one of my favorites. This Was it that one? Yeah, I think it does. I think you have to be... I don't know what it is. Yeah, I would start about 16 or 17 is probably a good age. But the thing is, you have to be, you know... The most important thing is like to not be... you know, you have to, you know... I don't know, it's different. Because I'm older, like, I guess I get a lot of kids just being, like, funny. But... I don't know. You just have to try to be like, you know, just deal with everything. You know, that's all you can do on YouTube. Just, you know, you don't really know what people are going to come up with. You know, they're always going to try and do something like not particularly pleasant. I think I've actually got them all at this point. Our laboratory. Do we have that one? No. This one's quite good. Which is the other? There was actually a cool... One of the problems is that I need to try to remember... Like, you see, I'm not sure which ones are connected. Like, this is quite a common theme, right? It will always go like that. Well, that's good, dude. It's good to be positive like that. You know, but yeah, there's nothing really you can say about that. That's a good quality. Right, lead. We got, yeah, we did limestone. I think I've got everything here then. Oh no. Sorry. This is a weird one. Like, you can actually get nether bricks. These used to be like my favorite ones. Like these I always thought were really cool. Like this one especially. These look different though, don't they? So I think netherrack has also got different types of block. I think that may be a unique thing with netherrack and nether bricks. Okay. Obsidian, paper walls. That is a new one. So yeah, to be honest, I am just preparing this for my. Yeah, that's good. It's good, you know, that is good. But you know, it's best not to talk about that sort of stuff. I know what you're saying, but yeah. You notice that, but the thing is, you see, as soon as you talk about that, we get 2 viewers. Unfortunately, stuff like that, you just don't want to talk about it too much. Obviously, like, I know it's good, you know it's good, but you don't want to talk about it too much because there's a range of behavioural problems that people have that it's just you don't even want to deal with. So don't talk about that too much. These are actually that's also a unique block. These are like hieroglyphic blocks. And I think that might be new, this one. I'd like to see if I can cover like some new blocks, and I sort of know this mod quite well. Well, that's kind of interesting. That is actually connected. Wait a minute. Yeah, you see that it's changing. That's actually a really interesting block, this one. What else have we got here? Okay, so I think we're going to leave it there. I think we've got pretty much everything that we need. I need to just make this video. Just remember this thing as well. Okay, so that will do it. So until next time, thanks for watching.